It's not playing the game. It's winning that counts.
Yeah, baby. We're going to go out there and win.
This is Just Win Bets, baby.
Just win, baby.
With Joe DeFan and Shane O'Mac.
How do they keep winning?
Live on the Sports Bet Winning Network.
And here we go. Welcome. It is Monday evening, August the 24th of 2026. Shane O'Mac, Joe DeFan here, and welcome. Of course, this is Just Win Bets, baby, on the Believe Network. And we've got a lot to talk about, my friends. Not only what took place this past weekend, but also in the UFC world. We'll also talk about the soccer world with Shayna. I'm on fire, literally on fire. I mean, I think my seat is on fire. And I'm going to ask for a raise. So producer Mark, I want to see you tomorrow morning in your office, and I want to talk because you should see all these soccer picks. I picked another draw. That's 2 straight weeks I picked draws in the same league.
I mean, it's incredible. You've been doing great. You've been doing great.
I'm just
lighting
saying,
it up, man.
I'm just saying. Anyway, let's go to the agenda there, Shano. We have, of course, some more NFL news and training camps where they're starting to announce after the second preseason game there, Shano, where they're starting to announce new or starting quarterback for week 1. Well, of course, Klay Thompson has a brand new home this fall. We'll talk about that a little bit later. Shannon and I will recap the Washington Skins game as the good, the bad, and the ugly, what we saw and what our take is from when they took on the Detroit Lions. And, of course, we end the show with our ready to cash them picks and more soccer picks, MLB, and WNBA, and much, much more. Shayna, we got to talk about this one. Wow. Are you ready for this? I mean, last week we talked about cocaine. Now we're talking about this, okay? Owner Jed York. Jed York, San Francisco 49ers owner Jed York pleaded no contest to a pair of misdemeanor charges Monday after being arrested in Ohio on suspicion of engaging in prostitution. According to the Columbian County, which is in Ohio, the court's records obtained by, of course, ESPN, York allegedly responded to an undercover ad on a known prostitution website and arranged to have a sexual activity with a female in exchange for $140. York was arrested upon arriving at the meeting location with the cell phone used to arrange the meeting, and the arrest reports filed by the East Palestine Police Department notes York was arrested Sunday morning at the Wint Hill mobile home community. East Palestine police assisted the Mahoney Family Human Trafficking Task Force in York's arrest, according to reports. Shano, it goes back to, I got to play it again. I mean, come on, dude. For those who know the song, okay, you know what that song means, okay?
Yeah,
right. I'm just saying.
What I want to know is the guy is, a well-off man. He's worth millions and millions and millions of dollars. I looked up his net worth.
Yes.
His net worth is like $500 million, not including his ownership of the team or a part of the team, right? What girl, if you're worth that much, why are you paying $140? That seems like not like the high-end girl there, right?
It reminds me of The Wolf of Wall Street, the movie. I know you've seen that numerous times. I've seen it numerous times, and it has a great documentary on Paramount Plus. I just gave them a plug. But it feels like, during that scene where they have, you have different quote unquote, and I don't like to talk about it. I'm just saying this is from the movie. So don't send emails and stuff like that, or send some bad stuff to our producer and all that to get me fined or fired. Is where they have, hey, these are the blue chips, the pink slips. You know what I'm talking about? The prostitutes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I don't know, man. That's the way that I see it, where he's like saying $140. I don't know. What do you get out of it? What do you get from $140? I'm just curious. I'm not asking. I'm just curious. What does that entail? Producer Mark might have some ideas.
I don't know, man. and this is nothing against prostitution. Honestly, I think prostitution should probably be legal. I mean, it's two consenting adults exchanging for money.
Sure.
George Carlin used to have a great bit about this. If you're a big George Carlin fan, where he's saying selling is legal, having sex is legal, but he didn't say sex. He said the F word. But selling is legal, having sex is legal. But why isn't selling having sex legal? It makes no sense. Like, it's the two legal things. You could literally just like meet a random girl and hook up with her that same night, and it's totally legal. But you pay her $5. Now you're committing a crime. It makes zero sense. But I mean, it is the law, and I mean, especially in Ohio there. But it's crazy to me that like someone worth that much money, one, would have to pay for sex. Two, that he's only paying $140. You would think he'd be getting like the blue chippers, like he said.
Jeez, Sunday morning too. Exactly that's what he's hearing. Jeez. But anyway, no, I mean, so obviously he's well off. He's currently the owner of the 49ers, because Roger Goodell's going to say something about this.
Well, I didn't do anything to Rob Kraft. Robert Kraft got caught with something similar. Nothing happened to him. I'm
just saying, but he's caught with a prostitute.
I like him already.
Exactly. So, I mean, this ain't gambling. So I don't know.
Remember Rob Kraft got caught in that Florida massage parlor, right? And then he got caught asking for happy endings and stuff like that.
Right.
So I mean, nothing happened to him. I mean, so I don't know if the NFL is going to step in or not. Now this is, I guess, slightly different because it wasn't that like a massage parlor where he just walked in and did that. But I mean,
how is this different from the Deanna Rossini with Vrabel? I'm just saying. Now I don't know if there was. Okay, I don't know if there were dollars exchanged, but there were favors exchanged. How's that different?
True.
You see what I'm saying?
And probably information. I mean, the way the league has swept that whole story under the rug is crazy to me. The whole Diana Rossini thing. It's insane. There's a good guy on X. I think his name's like Tony Farmer.
Okay.
And he's been tweeting this out like crazy. He brings up the Diana Rossini thing, and it's crazy. Just like how the league just thinks nobody's gonna think about that anymore. And they're probably right once the season starts rolling on.
Yeah. We had talked to earlier. We had talked to our good friend Will Hill of VSiN, and he had brought this up as we enter our second story here, Shano, about the NFL. And a lot of things that are happening. You take, for an example, you ready for this one? I've seen, to me, it looks like the new portal. Okay. So we talked about the portal in college where, hey, we're just staying here for not even a year. We're going to another race, and and it's all about the money. Now it's that Kiffin, your boy, Lane Kiffin, defends pursuit of NFL players returning to college football. What am I referring to? The tight end of the recent Cleveland Browns, okay, just totally, he was going to get cut. Now he got a little do-re-mi, if you know what I mean. And now he still has eligibility on his college education or in playing football. He's going to LSU and he's playing for Lane Kiffin. So he defends, of course, the decision to pursue NFL rookies seeking a fifth year of player college football, arguing that just one of many coaches recruiting players who have been granted an injunction to make an unpreceded return to school. Shano, what are your thoughts here? It's got to be the new portal.
It's crazy to me, man. If you suit up for an NFL practice and you play in NFL preseason games like he has, it's insane to me that you're allowed to go back to play in college. I mean, it used to be the rule way back when you hired an agent, you're done, you can't go back, right?
Yep.
And then I get they can't do that anymore because you can hire agents in college now to like help you find other schools and talk to other schools and stuff like that to give you more money. So you can't have that agent rule anymore. But there has to be some sort of rule set in place here because it's the Wild West, man. It makes no sense. It makes zero sense. It just ruins the integrity of the game, and it does. It's going to kill college football and college basketball. There's former NBA players trying to go back to college.
Yep, yeah, absolutely. Now, and again, I point out LSU, but I got to be careful. I don't want to piss my friend off. You know what I mean? She's going to sue me. I don't want to do that. Don't have the alum coming after me, Tigers. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But I just, exactly. But this is another thing that you see on Instagram, okay? That business decision to head to Baton Rouge after he was waived from the New Orleans Saints earlier this month. I, of course, am referring to a defensive lineman. His last name is Harris, I believe. He was a former Ole Miss defensive lineman. Now he's thinking about going back to LSU. I'm just saying, man. I mean, if that is the door, it looks like you're opening a can of worms. You know what I mean? It's going to be crazy. And what else can you say about LSU? But
go Tigers!
Exactly.
And who I feel bad for, honestly, is this guy who already played 4 years of college is asking for a fifth year to come back. He's going to come back to a team, and he's going to take a roster spot of some 18-year-old kid straight out of high school. That is terrible, right?
Yep.
That is the bad thing. Like, totally bad. That's one of the worst things out there. Some kid worked his butt off in high school, going to a D1 school, and now they're going to say, "Hey, we got to let you go because this guy that's 27 years old and playing the league for 3 years is coming back to play college." It's insane, man.
In other news in the NFL, Shano, Deshaun Watson, is named the Browns QB1. Says he regrets fan comments of what he said this past weekend. So Deshaun Watson will open the season as the Cleveland Browns starting quarterback, according to Coach Munkin on Monday. And his first news conference as the Browns starter, Watson apologized for his post-game commentary in which he called fans disrespectful for booing him. Now, you may recall, Shano, of the alleged, and I also say alleged, things that he did in the offseason prior. So he stated Watson, who is 30, won a competition with second-year player, your boy, Shadir Sanders, that began in the offseason workout program and stretched into the first two preseason games. Sanders will be Watson's backup. I don't know, man. I mean, do you think he still have gas in the tank? I mean, I don't think he did. I don't think they have a choice to go with Watson. I mean, he was good. Listen, he was good before the injuries. The guy was great.
Oh yeah.
But now,
he was on the Texans. When he was on the Texans, he was really good. And then the sad thing is we haven't seen him be that good since, right? And he was upset that the Cleveland Browns fans are booing him and stuff like that. I mean, what do you expect to hear Deshaun Watson? The Cleveland gave up 6 draft picks to get you. They gave up 3 first-rounders, a couple third-rounders, and like a fourth-rounder to get you to come to their team. Then once they did that, they gave you a huge contract. He made you one of the highest-paid quarterbacks in the league, and you've done nothing. You've done nothing except for sexually assault massage therapists. That's all you've done. That's all you've done your whole time in Cleveland. And it's like, what do you expect the fans to do? Of course they're going to boo you. You're terrible. You haven't been good since you've been in Houston. And then the Cleveland fans are pissed because they gave all this up for you, and then they also gave you a truckload of money.
Oh, jeez. I don't know, man.
In Cleveland, it's not like they have a choice. Shador's not good either. I mean, so that's the thing is like he might be the lesser of two evils. I mean, Shador didn't make the Pro Bowl last year. I don't know how.
Right.
but he did. But at least I would go with Shador just because he's the younger guy and just see what he has.
So,
right? Give him a shot.
So whatever happened to Dylan Gabriel from Oregon?
Nobody's been talking about him at all.
Nobody's talking about
Nobody's been talking about him at all.
But I tell you what, Cleveland, if you're interested, we have a great quarterback in his second year from Notre Dame named Sam Hartman. Would be great in Cleveland Brownies. I'm just saying.
We'll take him for like your backup center. It doesn't even have to be the starter.
You know what? I'll give you a deal because how about a fifth or sixth round pick? How about that? I think that'd be great.
We need some interior linemen. I'd take anybody on their depth chart right now.
That is a fact.
Sam Hartman will boost your ladies there because the ladies love him. Man. He's a good looking dude. He's a good looking dude.
Of course. In other news in the NFL, there, Shano, we've got, of course, what were your takes in some of the preseason games besides Washington? We're going to talk about the Washington-Detroit Lions game in our next segment. But anything that kind of stood out? I mean, it just seems like it's on the betting side of it, like the numbers are completely off.
Yeah. I mean, preseason's so hard to thing, but like the one thing is we haven't got a chance to talk through it because we had some issues Friday night. But the Texans, what the hell were they doing, man? Blowing our bet there. We had the Texans -1.5, right?
Right.
And then they were up 20-0 at one point, and then ended up losing 22-20.
Yep.
I mean, that was the main thing that made me mad because I thought that was so sure of a lock. I turned the game off and put something else on, and then came back and saw we lost. That just made me upset. We'll talk about the Skins later, so I'm not going to bring them up. Any games stick out to you?
No, I just see more injuries that are taking place. You know, we've talked. There's injuries in Seattle. Yep. Okay, and what really hurts, and you mentioned offensive linemen. Look at the Baltimore Ravens, where they believe that center Danny Pinter is out for the season, and they're also unaware. Pro Bowl defensive tackle. I can't even pronounce his name. Is it Madubluki? Dubluki? Madubuike?
I don't know how to pronounce his
good
name
luck.
either.
We'll be ready for the season. Yeah, be ready for the regular season. So I don't even know, man. I mean, we're dropping like flies. The Chargers are dropping like flies. I mean, it's just everywhere. What is going on?
Yeah, it's across the league, man. It's across the league. And the Ravens, especially with their center, man, they had Tyler Lindenbaum, who's like known as one of the best centers in the league. They let him walk. He went to the Raiders. Raiders gave him a boatload of money. They made him like the highest paid center, and he's paid better than some left tackles in the league, which is crazy for a center. But they let him walk because the guy that they had behind him, Pinter, I think his name is.
Yep.
They had some faith in him. I don't think they thought he was going to be as good as him, but like, hey, he's solid, he's startable, he's serviceable. We can win with this guy, and then you lose him. I mean, that sucks. That's terrible.
Yeah, it's terrible.
And it's going across the league, like you said. I was listening to our friend Brian Mitchell. He's on the radio here locally, and he was talking about: is it because they're so limited in practice nowadays that like when their body has to ramp up that much? That they're not used to it. That's like, they don't have that hardened memory thing, that muscle memory, where like you're used to fighting through this stuff because they only have X amount of padded practices. They barely hit anymore. And then when they ramp their bodies up to go full speed, they're not used to that contact anymore. And that could be something to that, I think.
Yeah. I mean, look, just look at the Raiders now.
Yeah.
Genty.
Yep.
His ankle. He's probably gone for quite some time. We talked about Kamara last week from the Saints, and it doesn't even put more salt in the wound here for San Francisco. I mean, look at what they've done in this offseason. You have your owner, which we just talked about, who just got arrested, for alleged or participating in quote-unquote prostitution, again, allegedly. You've got their head coach who was in a car accident, right? McCaffrey, who's always hurt. You've got Mike Evans, which they recently acquired. He's got, 50 million shoulder injuries there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, the list goes on. And Brandon Ayuk, I mean, that speaks for itself right there.
Kittle's coming back from injury. Fred Warner's coming back from a big injury. The Niners will always have injury problems.
And even Bosa's not 100%.
Yeah, man. It's crazy, and injuries are going rampant throughout the league, and I don't know what the NFL is going to do about it. Pretty soon they'll just be wearing those like big sumo suits that they have at like little kids' birthday parties and stuff.
Yeah,
like, the big inflatable suits. And they just like run into each other.
Yes. I know exactly.
It'd be like bubble boy teams versus each other.
Yeah. Shane, our last before we go to break here, Klay Thompson. One of the original Splash Brothers back in the Golden State Warriors age. He's got a new home as the Mavs buyout. He's headed to the Miami Heat with the Greek Freak. So, Shannon, what are your thoughts on that? Because he clears waivers. So he clears waivers here, Shano, and he lands with the Miami Heat. Excuse me.
Yeah, I think it's a good signing for the Heat. I mean, you got Giannis. You still got what's his name? I can't think of his center's name. Just blanked my mind. But he can still shoot, man. And that's what, as long as he can still shoot, he'll still be in the league. Right? So it's all, if Giannis can just if he starts getting doubled, he's taking it to the hole and just kicks it out to Klay and shoots in the corner like he's done for years. It's a good signing, I think.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's 36, but he's also the fourth He's fourth on the NBA's all-time three-pointers, made list. So he cleared waivers. He was waiting patiently, but he cleared waivers on Sunday this past weekend and wasted little time finalizing a 2-year deal with Miami, which is about 13 million a year. And he's got that player option in the second season. So, I mean, I don't know. They got Bam. They got Giannis. Yeah. I don't know. Now, see,
they needed some guard play though, because like Bam's a center, and then you got Giannis at, like a power forward. So they needed some help, and they had we talked about it, Tim Hardaway Jr. He's there now, but they needed some more guards. So the signing makes sense for them, man. I mean, I don't think he's going to be a starter, but if you need some points off the bench, I think he'd be a great sixth man.
I mean, remember with the trade that they did with Milwaukee, they obviously got the Giannis, but also they got Bobby Portis, maybe. I don't know. I don't know who your starting five would be. I don't see it.
I think they got Wiggins at the small.
Oh, that's right.
Forward. So he's all right. Tim Hardaway Jr. is a journeyman. I mean, he's not bad, but he's not great or anything. Right. And who's running point for them? I have no idea who's running point for them nowadays.
That's what I'm saying.
Because it was Bobby Portis he's a big guy, isn't he? I think he's
no.
Yeah, Bobby Portis is a forward.
Okay,
he's 6'9".
You're right.
Davion Mitchell, it says, is their point guard. Davion Mitchell. I mean, and I'm looking at his stats. He averages 9 points a game, 6 assists. That's his career average. So they need some guard help, right? Klay's not going to be a point guard. He's not a point guard at all. Definitely more of a shooting guard. But any guard, they got the bigs. They need some guard help.
Yeah, so, I mean, your front court looks pretty good.
Yeah,
right. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean, so Bam scored 75 points or whatever it was against the Wizards, whatever that was.
Right. So you have Bam, Giannis, and then you have Portis, who's going to be playing the 4. I don't know where you put Giannis.
He'll switch back between.
Portis has always been the power forward, right?
Yeah. He'll switch back between the 3 and the 4. He's kind of like a tweener between those two. But
I put him at the 3. I would.
Yeah.
Then you have Portis. Listen, you have Portis, Giannis, and Bam. You're stacked.
Yeah. And until you play some team that's got nothing but speed.
All you need to do is have a guy just come up past half court and just dish the ball to Giannis or one of those 3.
Yep.
Give it to Klay.
That's why I said Klay. That's why I like Klay as a signing there, man. Because if you got those big guys drawing all that attention, it's going to leave him open in the corner somewhere.
That's right. Because you can't double team everybody.
Yep. He's lost some athleticism over the years, but he can still shoot. Klay can still shoot, man. I said kid. He's almost my age. But the guy can still shoot. If you can still shoot, you can still play in this league. Remember, like Ray Allen, back in the day, he played forever just because he's a great 3-point shooter. You always need that.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, folks, we're going to step away here, but when we return, we will have our good, bad, and ugly as the Washington Skins took on the Detroit Lions. They lost this past Saturday, but we're going to get Shano and I's thought there, and we'll talk about that next on Just Win Bets, baby.
This is Just Win Bets, baby, on the Sports Bet Winning Network.
All right, Shano, it's that time, as you know. We got to talk a little Skins here, and we just saw the preseason game. Yep, I see what you're saying there. There we go. And well, I mean, producer Mark said he had to hit this button. Okay. Hey. All right, can we get that more? Oh, he can't play the. He said he can't. We can't play.
The stadium has brought back that song, obviously minus Redskins. It says Commanders, but everything else is that song the same. Because remember they changed the tune. And it was terrible. It was like they slowed it down, terrible. And like it sounded like a sultry jazz singer singing it. And I'm just like, what is going on here?
Whoever approved that should have been fired on the spot.
I agree 100%. 100%. 100%. And they changed. They took out Braves on the Warpath, and now it's back. Now
it's back. Yes,
but
yes.
they had something else. I can't remember what it was because everybody's still saying the original because everybody's like, we're not singing that terrible song. I'll tell you that.
Jeez. So I think you're sneaking back in. I'm just saying.
It's opening the door a little more and more.
It is opening the door.
The creek is getting bigger.
It's starting to. So let's talk about the game, Shano. It was Saturday afternoon. I saw it. I'm going to say this once and only once. Sam Hartman's gone. I don't know why he's still there. He's got to go. And he's got to go. DQ, you got 1 foot out the door. I'm just telling you, man. I mean, the sideline interviews that you give, it just doesn't seem like a coach. It's like hey, I'm a buddy. Hey, man, what's going on, man? What is that? So you're getting paid. I don't know how much. You're a good coordinator, no question about it. And here's why I'm hard on DQ. This is not your first year, not your second year. This is your 3rd year, and the defense looks like garbage. It looked a little bit better. Don't get me wrong, and I understand that you're missing Kinlaw, you're missing Duron Payne, yada, yada, yada. And I'm going to give him a pass. Sonny Styles looks lost.
Yeah.
Okay? I'm going to give him a pass. But listen, you need to pick up the phone, call Bobby Wagner tonight, bring him in, and teach this guy. I'm not saying put the shoulder pads. I'm not saying that. I'm saying you need to teach him because Sonny looks lost. Okay? Now, in the secondary looks pretty good. The corners, obviously, they're not playing, Sam is still okay. I get all that. The positive thing, we are blitzing. But I like the linebacker core. I understand you don't have your boy Frankie Louva in there yet, but I like the UCLA kid. I don't have a problem with the Kansas City guy that we got. He's pretty good. The problem is they're not gap responsibility because I saw one time they're going into one tech and the B gap or whatever your 3 tech is whatever it is. Okay. And they changed it. Sometimes go in an odd front, sometimes they go in an even front. I get all that. Okay. But my point is you got 2 linebackers, which is the Kansas City guy. I don't remember his last name. Sorry. If you say it, it'll come to me.
Chanel,
number 5. That's right. Chanel number 5. Okay. Yeah. So you have Chanel and Sonny going and the defensive lineman going in the same gap and the runners going right up the gut on one play. I understand it's one play, but the defense is lost. On the offensive side, real quick. Okay. You only put Jaden Daniels in for 3 plays. If that, okay, 3 plays. Yep. I don't understand it. There's
a throwaway, a sack, and then like a little screen. And then that was it.
His mechanics looks bad, really bad. It should be.
He didn't have any time either, though. So like he couldn't really set up in that pocket. That pocket.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Quick. The offensive line looked bad.
The offensive line is terrible.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that. And I understand you had to pull him because he's going to get killed. He's going to, I get all that. Okay. But his mechanics, if you look at his head movement and his feet, etc., he's locking down. He reminds me of Haskins. Sorry, I don't mean to pick on him because he's, dead, but he reminds me, hey, I'm locking on. Boop. I know exactly where Jaden's going to throw. Exactly. There's no quick.
On the sack play too, I saw somebody tweet it out. I can't remember who it was, but they showed the film and the breakdown. Burks was open running across the middle of the field. I don't know if he didn't see it or if he was more concerned about the rush. But hey, this is what the preseason is for. Get the live reps. So you can see that and go back and look at the film. Hey, here's Burks wide open running across the middle of the field. Right, you hit him right now. Boom! Right as soon as he crosses the midfield there. Right.
I was going to say. So before I hand it off to you, the last 2 things is Burks is amazing. That's a steal for us. I truly believe that. And he's a vet now. Allen, you better say goodbye to Bill tonight. Because if I see one fumble from Bill, you're gone. So Allen, you got to put him maybe a 3rd down back. I don't know. Maybe a 1st, 2nd down guy. I honestly don't know. Okay. but you've got your next C-Rod. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I mean,
Allen's got the thing about I like about Allen. It looks like he's got good vision.
He's got good vision.
He's got really good patience, man. There was times where he just like sat and wait, and the hole finally opened, then he cut back in. Yep. I was like, that's great to see from a running back.
With a terrible line.
Yeah, yeah. And he didn't have a great running night. It's because he was getting hit in the backfield a couple times.
Right.
But I think he only had like 30 yards. But you could see the skill set is there, reading a defense and where to go and find the hole. You could see it.
My only concern is the way that he holds the ball a little bit. That's all. Yeah. That's the only concern, but we can fix that. Hopefully, we can fix that.
Hey,
but
I got another good man. That kid, Jaden Bradley. That kid can play. The receiver.
Yes.
That one-handed catch.
The receiver.
That kid can play, man. And he's 6'4". He's a big receiver, man. Big receiver, can move. He's an undrafted kid. If I was Adam Peters, if this is Shane Peters talking now, he would be on my 53-man roster. I'd find some way to keep that. I would find some way to keep him. He shows a lot of talent. You're not going to be able to stash him on the practice squad. You're not going to be able to because he's put too much good.
He'll get picked up.
Somebody's going to pick him up. If I thought I could stash him on the practice squad, I would prefer that, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think somebody's going to snatch him up. I think I'd put him on the 53.
Then now I'm worried because now you have McCaffrey. Mm-hmm. I'm just letting you know. I would say personally, bye Diggs. Hold on.
It's not going to happen.
Okay. You got Gary Terry. He ain't going nowhere. You're saying Diggs stays. Okay, fine. Then you have, of course, McCaffrey. Not in this order, okay? Burks ain't going anywhere.
No, I think Burks is going to make it.
Okay. And if you like this kid, Chano, that means my boy Brown, De'Ami Brown, might be. I don't know. What are you keeping? 6, 7 receivers? Because I'll tell you this: Lane got to go.
Most teams keep 6. The only reason they would keep Lane is because she's shown promise as a punt returner. That's the only reason why you would keep him. Most teams keep 6. Every once in a while, a team will keep 7. What I would do is because I think we have a decent amount of decent receivers. Nothing great. I mean, Terry's pretty good. Diggs, I think, is pretty good. But no one outstanding. But some of these guys like De'Ami Brown, you might be able to trade them. You might be able to trade him in like a 4th round pick for a center that we need or a guard that we need. You know what I mean? Like put him part of a deal for something that we need this season.
Yeah,
and we need offensive line help this season.
Yes,
it's like bad. So I would do something like that, or McCaffrey, same thing. Partner, do that like a 5th round pick, and try and get like a guard or a center. That I would do that. Try and do that now. But we need help there bad.
Do you think? I'm just shooting. I'm putting the head coaches in the GM hat on as well. Okay, Coach Joe here. Do you think we put the Michigan State kid at center? I'm just throwing it out there.
The rookie,
rookie,
Grubin or whatever his name is.
Yeah,
I think they should. I mean, he is like a true center. It's like he played center in college. I mean, he played in the Big Ten, so it's not like he's going against nub schools, right?
Right.
I think he's inexperienced, obviously, being a rookie. That's the problem. But how do you get experience? You play, right? So,
but you have to play with the starters. That's why Jaden, they got to be on the same page.
Yeah,
it's different to do it in practice than it is on the game. So,
especially with a center, you have to be in sync with the quarterback.
Correct.
And an offensive line, more than any other position unit, you need offensive line chemistry. You do.
Correct.
It's like one of the few units on the whole team that need to be gelled together. It's just because you have so many different double teams and scoop blocks. You got to know when this guy, like when he likes to get off, how he likes double team guys. It's so much to it for offensive line.
Well, the center's calling out the blitzes as well.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, dude. I don't know.
It's I don't know what Peters was thinking about going into this season. And then the Tunsil injury hurts a lot more than people think too, because if you had that left tackle locked in, you had Brandon Coleman that could move. He played guard before. He's played everywhere before except for center. But you could have him. It just gives you more versatility, right, across the line. And that injury hurts you a lot more than people realize. You lost an all-pro type left tackle, which is a huge loss. And I think Coleman would be all right stepping in there. I think he'll do an okay job. It's just you lose that extra piece, that extra backup piece that you could plug and play across the line. And they need some help, man. That's all I know. It's just they need some help there. Bad.
Well, you've got the second year kid, Josh Connery Jr. He's gonna be on the right tackle.
Yeah,
he's good there.
Yeah,
I love your boy Sam Cosmi looks back. So the right side looks fine.
Yeah,
I'm worried about the center. Left side, maybe a Chris Paul.
Yeah,
I mean he's done decent, but
they're going to do something. And I know Allegretti is supposed to be coming back, but it's not like people act like Allegretti is Jason Kelsey in his prime. He's not, right? Not Travis, Jason, the one that played center for the Eagles, right? He's not that good. I mean, he's average at best. It's crazy to me that was your thinking going into the season. That was going to be your starting center to me, but they need some help. Other good news, I think, the boy Kalakamanis, man, the quarterback, he looks like he's got some potential.
Yeah.
I don't think he's quarterback starting ready right now, but he's definitely worth a stash for a third QB or practice squad, I think. Like you said, cut Hartman now and just let that kid get all the reps for the last preseason game.
I'm concerned about Mariota.
Yeah.
That's what I'm concerned about. I think this is it for Mariota. No matter what. Yeah. No matter what, you're gone at the end of this year. Okay? I'm sorry. I mean, unless you're going to take league minimum, you're gone.
Yeah.
Because to me, it really wasn't that bad of a hit. I just feel it's a veteran. I'm hurt. Come on, dude. So I like the kid, but Hartman's got to go.
Yeah, Hartman's got to go. He's terrible. The only reason he's still on the team is because he's Jaden Daniels' best friend on the team, apparently. So we're catering to the star there a little bit. But at some point, I mean, Hartman's terrible. You can't move the offense with him. You can't. And the bad thing is it's hard to evaluate other talent positions when you have him playing out there. I mean,
yeah. What about former first round pick from the Lions, Taylor Decker, to play left tackle? I'm just spitballing here.
I mean, I didn't notice someone that's out there, so that's not always a bad thing, though.
Okay, or maybe a Walker Little. I'm just saying, if you're trying to get some trade you mentioned that earlier.
Yeah.
So we got some, weapons here. We can trade for this. I'm just saying. Now, I don't expect Peter to pull, your boy Lattimore trade where we're trading, 50 first round picks for, no. But I don't know.
Yeah.
We need an interior lineman. We need a veteran interior lineman. I'm not knocking Chris Paul. I think Chris Paul is decent.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you this, Adam Peters, regardless of where we are in the first round next year, I don't care if it's Herschel Walker 2.0. You're drafting a lineman, no matter what.
We needed
all
that.
7 rounds.
And they did it the year before. They got Connerly, right? So you can't say he hasn't done it, but they need interior line bad.
That's what I'm saying.
And like I said, I would trade one of these receivers that we're going to cut because we're not going to keep all these receivers. You can't. You're going to keep 6,
Correct.
7 at most.
Correct.
Take one of these guys you're going to cut and just package them with a 6th round pick and see if you can get an average NFL veteran. It doesn't have to be a superstar. Just somebody who can come in there and actually not get demolished. Right? Because you got Eagles week 1, and the Eagles, they just paid a boatload of money to their defense tackle, right? He's pretty good. And I'm scared that he's going to line up over that center and just drive him 5 yards backfield right into Jaden Daniels.
Yep. He doesn't even get the ball off.
Yeah. It terrifies me to death. I just want a guy that just gives some resistance where he doesn't get pushed backwards. I'm cool with that.
I mean, I agree with you because there's no point in going under center.
Yeah.
That thing is done.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I don't know, man. I don't know. So
Jalen Carter for the Eagles, man. I forget that we talked about that. I can't remember the deal, but they gave him a lot of money. Right?
A lot of money. Oh, a lot of money.
And he's good, and that just terrifies me after seeing that offensive line play. And I was like, ooh.
Well, that's
week 1. That's coming up.
You know what they say: if the left don't get you the right will, in a sense of you got Philly week 1, Dallas week 2, in Dallas.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, dude. I don't know. I don't know.
And the other thing about the game is we've talked about it. Is just that after your offense, you see them do that for 3 plays, 3 and out, and then you just think that's good enough. And then the starters aren't going to play in the third preseason game because no starters play in the third preseason game. How do you just see that and just say, we're good, just pack up? Like, there's no way if Coach Gibbs, God, I love Coach Gibbs, but if he was here, there's no way he would let that fly. He'd be like, nope, you guys are going back out there.
Yep, I agree.
There's no way. Andy Reid, he does it with the Chiefs still. They had a bad drive. Get the hell back out there for preseason, right? It's like this. You have to show some sort of consistency there. You have a new offensive coordinator. You have new pieces around. Jaden hasn't played football since October, right? It's of last year. You need to see some positive movement here. Get something snowballing, right? Get something going.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm just worried about. All right. So let's look at the cut candidates. I think with that deep room, you got 8 players competing for spots in wide receiver.
Yeah,
we talked about your boy Lane, Luke, Burks is in. There's no question about Burks is in. Plus Scary Terry, Diggs that you got. I don't know why we went for Diggs. I'm just saying, dude. I have nothing against Diggs. I'm just saying why. Because we don't have any offensive line. That's what I'm concerned about. And I'm not just saying that because what we saw in the preseason. I said that in the offseason. I said that before the draft alignment. And you got some guy from Michigan State. Fantastic. In what? The 5th round?
Yeah, it's like 5th or 6th round.
I think the guy that's on the bubble is my guy, De'Ami Brown. I'm just being honest with you. Now, running back, McNichols, I think he's done. I'm talking about running back, Jeremy McNichols. I think he's done.
And it sucks because I like McNichols. The guy's done nothing but produce every time he's gone out there for the Skins.
Yeah,
but Allen has shown me some stuff, man. I like Allen a lot.
I'll tell you who else I would cut. Will Harris.
Will Harris, yeah.
Yeah, I keep Martin.
Yeah,
I would keep Martin at safety. I'm talking about safety. Yep. I keep Martin and Will Harris got to go. Sorry, I mean I'm thinking about the 53 man roster.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Oh man,
who else do you see?
Because hopefully Nick Cross doesn't get hurt. That's what I see. I
mean, I think that was a smart move for the kicker.
Yeah,
getting rid of Moody.
Yeah, I thought that was a good idea too. Because I mean, the other guys sucked, anyways. But like, that was a smart move by DQ because he said he wanted that guy to feel like he's the man and show it like so he has confidence going into the season. And he made all of his kicks. I mean, they were all short, but he made them right, and they right down the middle, right. So that's all you can ask for,
right? And we're missing another guy in the receiver room, Antonio Williams from Clemson, the rookie.
Yeah, he's going to be on the team. You don't get drafted.
I'm worried about Burks, man. I'm not kidding. I think if I am, I'm not saying to get rid of Burks. For the record, I'm a huge Burks guy, but I'm saying if I'm Adams Peters, Lane is gone because there's no way you're keeping 8 guys. We just mentioned Diggs, Scary Terry. That's 2, right?
Yeah.
Burks is 3. Luke is 4. Okay, you got Clemson, which is Williams, 5.
I think that Brown's probably might be going out.
Be Brown.
Van Jefferson's going to be gone.
Right.
Jalen Lane, he's not that great as a receiver. He hasn't shown much as a receiver, but they value special teams, man. And that I would say that's a positive for them. Their special team units have been pretty good. Their coverage units have been really good. They've made like really solid tackles. There hasn't been any returns like whatsoever. So I would say they're both kickoff and punt teams have looked really good.
I would get rid of. I really don't. I'm telling you, man. I'm not a fan.
McCaffrey might be on his way out too, but
I'm worried about that.
He might be cut here, or trade him. Like I said,
or trade him.
We
got at least 9 guys, dude. Jefferson, McCaffrey, Brown, Burks. I would trade somebody.
Even
don't
though
know.
I just said
I'm
keep him
confused.
on the roster, even though I just said keep him on the roster, Jaden Bradley, he put out some decent footage, right? Decent tape.
Bradley's not bad.
Like I said, pair it with like a 6th-round pick. See if you can get like a someone's backup guard or center that's been in the league for 8 years or something like that. That's all we need.
I don't know, man. I'm telling you, dude. I'm not a fan of Jalen Lane. I'm not. I'm sorry.
It's because he's a Hokie. Is that why?
That's one of the reasons. I would put. You know who I put? I put Luke back there. I trust Luke. I do.
Jalen had a touchdown for return last year.
How many fumbles did he have? How many fumbles did he have? Let's be honest.
Last year he lost one fumble last year.
No. He dropped the ball more than one time. He lost one.
He had 3 fumbles, lost 1.
There you go. We can't afford that, dude. Can't afford that. And he's fair catching inside the 10. Can't afford that. I'm just saying, dude.
I think a punt returner is harder to find than a kick returner. That's the only reason why I think they'll keep Jalen Lane. I think that's the only reason why. Just bring B bench back who can do both of them. That's what we need.
Okay. Who do you cut tight end wise? Because you ain't cutting the guy from that we picked up from
Chig's gonna stay. Yeah, Chig's gonna stay. You got to keep Bates. He's your best blocking tight end you have. Because you need.
I think it's bye for Simonette. I think it's adios.
So that leaves you with either Senate or Yankoff. And I honestly, if it was me, I would cut Senate. Yankoff has shown some potential, man.
Yankoff is better than Senate. I'm sorry.
Yeah. If it was me, I would cut Senate. That's probably not going to happen because that's Adam Peters admitting that he made a mistake drafting him in the 2nd round. But that's what I would do. Yankoff is showing a lot better because you're not going to cut Chig. You just signed him, and Bates is, like I said, you need him. He's your best blocking tight end you got. So on the goal line,
Yankoff isn't that bad blocking either.
No, but Bates is like a 3rd tackle out there sometimes, man. He's solid. He's solid blocking.
All right, defense. I'm fine with linebacker core. I'm fine. McGee's not bad. Keep him at special if you want. You keep the UCLA kid, Madrino. I believe that's his name. I like it. I do, man. We're struggling on 2 things: O-line, D-line.
Yeah,
that's what we're struggling.
And it sucks because we've had some injuries, like Johnny Newton's hurt. Tim Settle hasn't played at all. Yep. He's been questionable since we've signed him, pretty much.
Right.
Dietrich Wise is still out from the injury last year. And Kinlaw and Payne haven't played hardly at all. So it's.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
The trenches is where we need the most help for sure.
Yep.
It definitely is.
Okay, 1st round pick. Definitely is. If you want, get a pass rusher. I can live with that. Yeah, I can live with that. But we got to focus on O-line, dude.
And Sonny Styles, he does look lost. I'm not going to call him a bust or anything yet. It's way too early.
No. It's way too early.
But he looks decent in coverage. It's just between the tackles, making the correct reads and stuff like that on run plays, he looks completely lost.
Yeah,
but remember, he's only been a linebacker for 2 years.
I'm with you.
He was safety before
that. I'm with you. But you got to teach him, man.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Maybe he doesn't start week 1 because you got Frankie Louvu. I might throw out McGee out there. And there's other linebacker guys that I like. Okay, I mentioned the UCLA guy, but God, there was another kid that I liked at linebacker. Kahu.
Ale Kahu, yeah.
I like that kid.
Yeah, he looks all right.
He's decent.
He's from UCLA too, I think.
Yeah, I think you're right. He's decent.
Yeah.
Put him at special. He's young. He'll get better. No, he played for Alabama.
Kahu
and UCLA. Bama and UCLA.
Yeah, I thought he played UCLA.
No,
UCLA
okay, so I mean he's not bad.
No, yeah, he's pretty good.
But man. I like him. I like McGee. I like Madrino. Obviously, Frankie Louvu. Styles looks a little lost. I think Styles needs to hit the weight room a little bit and just learn. I wouldn't put him out there.
He needs time.
He needs time.
He needs time to learn.
But I don't think you put him out there week 1.
That was my main concern about drafting him, because I wanted Caleb Downs when we were on the clock.
Right.
Cowboys got him later.
Right.
I think Caleb Downs is going to be a pretty good star here. But I like the Sonny Style pick. He's a nice guy. He's a hard worker. He's kind of like a project, like they drafted there.
Yep.
Where I think we needed like more immediate help. I think he'll still be good and he'll have a good career, but I don't think it's gonna be his rookie year. I don't see him being like rookie defensive player of the year or anything like that. Correct. I think it's gonna take him another year or two. Yep. I'm not trying to be a jerk about it. I'm just being honest with you. Yeah, I agree. So call Wagner tonight. I'm not saying to sign him. No. But you got to teach this kid how to, he's still a free agent.
I'm just saying, what's league minimum for him? 8 mil? We got money. I'm not saying to sign him and put him in that.
We still have like the third or fourth highest cap space.
I understand that, but he's got to come in to teach this kid. Hey, man, we're bringing it in, but it kind of reminds me of Major League 2. Yeah. They got what's his name? Hey, you got to teach Rube over here. I'm just saying.
Start reading the personals or the Playboy.
Exactly, the Fredericks of Hollywood or whatever. Jeez. Anyway, on that note,
and Bobby Wagner and DQ, they're boys, man. Like DQ was his defensive coordinator back in Seattle. So
I get it.
And DQ should be like, hey, if you don't sign anywhere, I would love to have you as linebackers coach. Come on out, right?
Come on in. Look, we'll get you a set of pads.
Yeah.
But you ain't going down first, second, third. No, my guy. Okay, we'll get you a set of pads. There's no problem.
You can do that. You put him as a player coach and say you're only in there in obvious running situations.
Correct.
Because he can't cover at all to save his life.
Correct. Third and long, stops it in, baby.
Yep.
I'm just saying, until he learns, and Bobby can be. Listen, I bet you he's hard on rookies, and I would have given him Bobby Wagner a contract at league minimum, okay, but I would have given just, hey man, you got to show this clown or this kid how to do it, man. I'm just saying.
So I just Googled Bobby Wagner just because I was curious, because he still is a free agent. It says the Broncos are thinking about signing him. They haven't signed him yet, but it says they're thinking about signing him.
Okay, but what would you pay him? What would his league minimum be? 8 million? 10 million?
The league minimum changes. Like the longer you've been in the league, the bigger it is. I can't remember what it is.
I'm with you.
NFL, let's see here, league minimum. Let's say veteran.
What's he been? 15 years? At least
7+ years is 1.5 million.
All right, I'll give him 10 million. Come in. I'd rather have a 10 million because I'm investing it, and that's the same thing that Adam Peters has to understand. We're investing in Washington's offensive line. So you got a star quarterback who needs help, and I really do question Jaden Daniels, but okay. We'll find out. But
that's the other thing I have a problem with this whole team is this is the time when your quarterback is on a rookie deal. That's when you're supposed to you have all this extra money, because once he gets to his 5th year and he gets that option and then you have to pay him, your salary cap is cut so much.
Yep.
I mean, right now when he's on a rookie deal, you need to surround him with as much as you can. And we're still we have so much cap room. I just looked it up. We have the 4th most cap room in the NFL. That shouldn't be a thing. We should be getting everybody we can to surround him and try and make him successful.
Yep. He needs a wall.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying, and it's not Tunsil's fault. That is not Tunsil's fault.
No.
Those are the breaks. Okay.
But it's not just Tunsil. Like I said, it's like, why go into a season when Nick Allegretti is going to be your starting center, where he's typically a guard? That's where he's played most of his career, as a guard.
Right. I don't understand it.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. Shannon, we're going to step away, and of course, we have our best bets of the night. That's going to be next here on Just Win Bets, baby.
This is Just Win Bets, baby, on the Sports Bet Winning Network.
Shano, I mean, we could have gone on for an hour for the Skins. Wait until fall comes out. And when the fall comes out, it's going to be a lot of, they may have to, viewer discretion is advised.
Yeah, this is just preseason, man.
And this is just preseason. And I'm already hot.
Yeah, and the third preseason, I mean, there's not much reason to do that. But nobody's going to be playing that thing. I saw today they signed a bunch of people just to play in this game, pretty much. It's because, they're not playing anybody.
Okay.
Anybody worth a note is not playing at all, in which I don't get at all, especially after that offense thing. But I digress.
No, but Luvu should have went out there. I think Luvu should have went out there.
Yeah.
Maybe for a series. I'm not saying just to kind of get your feet wet.
Yeah.
Aiden got his feet wet. Okay. Our new tight end got his feet wet. Fantastic. Chanel number 5. That's what his new nickname is because we've got my boy, famous Amos, who's still hurt.
Yeah.
So Chanel number 5 did okay. I think he did okay. I don't think he's the best thing since sliced bread. No, but anyway. Shannon, we've got some picks before we get to my soccer picks. I mean, fire, dude. Fire for me. But let's go to let's go to baseball real quick. We have the Washington Nationals. Bottom of the 7th, we're winning here 8-2. The Ace also has the Tampa Bay Devil Rays. They're 4-1. Top of the 9th there, Shano. So
nice.
He's got that money line. Under 8.5 total runs there. It's 2-2 bottom of the 8th in the Red Sox Miami Marlins game.
Looking good there.
So that's looking good. And I believe we almost have a winner here, Shano. Is the first 5 innings is the Texas Rangers money line. It is currently 5-2 Texas Rangers top of the 4th. So we'll have to check back in on that. Shano, before we get to your UFC, let's talk a little MLS. Shano, I go 5-1. This is hold on. This is a new thing that they changed this stuff here for soccer. Here we go. It's loading now. So Shana, I go 5-1. I win on under 2.5 goals in the last night's game. I lose in the Inter Miami, who hasn't really done that well after the World Cup. I'm going to have to look at a lot of the stuff. They lose to Toronto. Now, Messi's been playing, so I don't understand what's going on. I'm going to look at it. It's the two teams I was concerned about, LAFC and Inter Miami. I got to look at what's going on there, but I'll get back to you. Nashville has been showing up. I win there. Charlotte over your DC United. That was an easy winner right there for me. And I called this last night, Chano. One of the worst teams. We talked about it before. Atlanta United has been on fire since coming back. I take them, and they beat, of course, Sporting KC 2-1, and that was a nice one. Nice winner there. I did a draw no bet with LAFC, and that was a loser for the midweek card. So I didn't bet them. So we had 3 winners. So about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5-1.
Nice. There we go.
Now,
nice.
Now, the French love me. I just want to point that out. The French, I love them to death. You ready for this? 4-1 opening week. We did an early one, which was on the 21st of August, which was a few days ago. That was the first game. Had a plus money, plus 108. Winner. Monaco. They're a good team. Minus 125. Winner. Linz. -1 on the Asian handed. They win 5-2. Easy winner. I lose today. No, the other, that was 2 days ago. I lose 2 days ago with gosh dog it, I don't even remember who these clowns were, but I lost. I took a money line. It was 0-0, and then I did under 2.5 in the Lille, excuse me, and Angers. That was a win. So again, Chano, 4-1 in Ligue 1. We moved to La Liga. Another winner in the draw. I recalculated there, Shano. The draw hits plus 200. That hits. It was 1-1. earlier today. I lost yesterday. We went 1-1 today in La Liga. Osasuna 0-0 on that. Atlético Madrid went 2-2. I had Atlético Madrid money line. They lose on Saturday. But hit a couple nice winners there, Shano. And then finally, the lower leagues in England has been great. I'm getting my what kick in EFL Championship. So I don't know why. Did better. Ended up 2-2. But in EPL, we went up 4-2. So we won, of course, an easy winner here in Chelsea today. So not bad. Bundesliga is going to start this weekend. So I'm going to be slammed. Now, what do you call it? La Liga, Serie A. Oh, Serie A I didn't mention. Let's go to Serie A. Right there. I think I'm undefeated. Yep. No. Excuse me. 5-0-1. We got to put in this. So I won a Napoli. That was earlier last week. I won under 2.5 goals, and that was again. These were all Thursday. Sunday. I did Juventus -1 push. Yesterday, Atalanta winner. I did, of course, Roma -1 on the H game. They went 4-0 today.
Woo!
Winner. And then under 2.5 goals here in the Lazio match. It was 1-0 Lazio. So 5-0-1. I want to race. I'm just saying.
Looking good, man. Looking good.
I'm just saying.
On fire.
I'm just saying.
Man, I'm tired of being right.
Exactly. It's all cha-ching, cha-ching. You know what we need? Remember the Anchorman 2? I think it was Anchorman 2, where he's like, whammy, whammy, whammy. Yeah. That's what we need. We need that. It's
there we go. Nothing but cash register sounds there. Way to go, man. Way to go.
So we are giving, of course, the membership, VIP membership. So it comes out earlier. So for example, college football is just around the corner. As you know, Shayna, we already have our picks. But if you're a member, you can get the picks, and that's going to come out tomorrow morning, which is our college football picks, which will start, of course, this Saturday. And we've got 2 games that we're going to talk about. But if you want the free bet, you still get it, but it's going to be on Saturday morning. So,
yeah.
But hey,
if you're good at something, never do it for free.
Exactly. Yeah. So $4.99 a month plus tax. I don't think that's asking a lot, especially if you followed me and I gave it away for free today. 2 back-to-back draws in La Liga. I mean, they've both been 2-1. That pays you right. If you put $5 down, I don't know what your, betting stake is.
Yep.
I just paid for 2 months for free on one bet.
Easily.
Easily.
We'll win you more than $5. Don't worry about that, guys. We'll win you more than $5
in a month.
There's people out there that charge way more than that. We're just looking for a little bit. Bit.
UFC, you did well.
UFC, we did okay. We did pretty good. We had Chris Padilla. That was a winner. We had him to win. We sat at straight money line. He was at -102 against Hackbrass. He won, I think, the last second with a technical submission. But I was looking. I had the scorecards up and right in front of me right now. He was leading on all 3 scorecards before that, so he would have won that no matter what.
Right.
So that was a winner. Next fight we had was Kennedy, the African Nightmare. He looked like a nightmare. He had his hands down, got knocked out in the first minute of the fight. When you have such a big reach advantage, why don't you use it? He had like a 6-inch reach advantage against a guy. He just keeps his hands down like this. Use your reach. You have a jab. You have a huge reach advantage on the other dude, and you're bigger. Never makes sense to me. But it's heavyweight. That happens sometimes. Heavyweights could be volatile in that point. In that right there. We had De Ritter. We took the over 2.5 rounds. That didn't hit. De Ritter wins in the first round.
Right.
I don't think anybody saw that happening there that quickly. I thought De Ritter was going to win, but he was he was a huge favorite. He was like -380 or something like that. so there wasn't any value for the bet on him.
Right.
But after that, we had Petrino. That was a winner. He was in the co-main event against Spivak. That was a winner. And then the big winner, RoboCop, baby. RoboCop. RoboCop. He was a big underdog. He was at plus 175 or something like that, I believe.
Yeah.
And right before the fight, about an hour before, it went up to plus 190. I put a little bit more money on it. Plus 190. It was like an hour before the fight. A bunch of money must have came in on Fluffy at the end.
Must have came in. Yep.
I didn't put a whole lot of money on it, but I put a couple bucks on it because like, man, plus 190. So I doubled down on it when I saw that.
Yeah.
But RoboCop looked good, man.
Yeah. Before we talk about RoboCop, I messed up on one of the. I had parlays. I had the Ritter. All these guys. Right.
Yeah.
What screwed up was Mason.
Yeah.
The chap from Wales.
Yeah.
He didn't show up at all.
Yeah. I told you I was concerned about that one. Lou had him losing. That was one of his best bets.
Gosh, dog it.
Lou Finocchiaro there, guys, who's on our show for the numbered events. He had Moderno to win outright, and he was like plus 250 or something like that. That was a big win.
He might be yelling at me when we see him in a couple weeks.
UFC,
okay,
they need to fix their judges, man.
Yeah, bro. I don't know who. How you gave round one to Fluffy? I saw the card.
Yeah.
And you and I were watching, and I was yelling, and I can't believe it. Reminded me of my father. I love my father,
Yeah.
And when he would go over, and I talked about, so real brief, we would go to these, it used to be on HBO, the boxing, before MMA and all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
And he would talk and spin, with my uncles and stuff like that. And he was like, I was rooting for RoboCop, and I was saying the same. It reminded me of my father. He's still with me, and I love him to death. But it just reminded me when I was yelling, screaming, just use the jab, go to the body, it just reminded me of my dad. So shout out to my father. He's the best. But I was rooting for. Look, I'll give you. Be honest with you. Round 3, I gave it to Fluffy. No question.
Oh yeah, he won that one. He got him down to the ground and just.
How you gave round 1 to Fluffy? I must be watching. I don't know what the hell you're watching.
Oh, RoboCop landed like 3 times as many shots as Fluffy. Yeah. It's like it made zero sense to me how two judges saw that. There was only one judge that scored it correctly. He gave 4 rounds to RoboCop, 1 to Fluffy, and he gave the 3rd round. That judge, keep him. The other 2, get those clowns the hell out of there.
So Ron McCarthy, which was the one that gave Fluffy round 1, he scored it 48-47 to RoboCop. It should have been, as you alluded to there, Shano, 49-46. It should have been a blowout. It wasn't a unanimous decision, don't get me wrong. But I was like, 48-47, what are we watching here, bro?
And that one judge gave the 5th round to Fluffy, where he did nothing. Fluffy did nothing in that 5th round. I can't remember the judge's name, but I was like, what the hell?
I got it right here. Derek Cleary.
Yeah, Dana White. Fire both of those.
Fire those 2 clowns, dude.
Now.
I don't know what they were watching. I DM'd our good friend Adam Martin. He's doing well. I was like, the judge gave him round. What was really was crazy was the judge gave Fluffy round 1 is like what the F. I was like, what are we watching, bro? Yeah.
And our friend Marcel, he tweeted out, he thinks the 2nd round could have been a 10-8 round. He said you could make an argument for that.
I could argue that.
RoboCop was just destroying that Fluffy's leg. He was just kicking.
It was done. That leg was done.
Leg kick. That leg was done for Fluffy.
He switched to southpaw and stuff like that. Leg was done, dude.
Yeah. So Marcel brought up a good point. That could have been a 10-8 round. You could argue with that.
Sure.
Take that out. I would just do straight 10-9. But RoboCop he run 4 of those 5 rounds.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Clinic. Yeah. I RoboCop with that jab, man. I'm telling you, it was getting in there, and then it was when he was jabbing early. This was in the earlier rounds, Shano. He was jabbing at the body, and the reason why he was jabbing at the body, so Fluffy wouldn't go. He's a grappler. I get that. Okay, but he wouldn't wrestle. I mean, once you're hitting in the body, and I thought that if he kept hitting the body, he was going to be done. Now, the gas was starting to come out of the tank. I thought in the 3rd round, I was like, oh man, RoboCop, something's going. Is the gas? Are we running out of gas? but he showed up in the 4th round, and in the 5th, he definitely showed up.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So,
that's always a concern with RoboCop too, is that he usually puts on a strong start, but near the end of the fight, he tends to fade with the conditioning there.
Yeah.
But he looked strong in the 4th and 5th, man. I mean, so
yeah,
it was great. And
so maybe he took a break there in the 3rd.
Yeah, maybe.
But still, man,
it's something about Fluffy. He was like on an 8 or 9 win streak before Sean Strickland. He lost his last fight to Sean Strickland. Now he just lost to RoboCop.
Right.
He struggles against big fighters. Like Sean Strickland's a big middleweight. RoboCop's a big middleweight. I mean, you saw how jacked his arms are. RoboCop's arms. He's a big guy, man. Yeah. And it makes you think if he would think about losing some weight and drop down to welterweight. I would honestly consider that if I was him. Because then he would be one of the bigger welterweight guys. But when you're going up against some huge guys like Sean Strickland and Rodriguez and RoboCop, I mean, that's just a totally different ball game. Because RoboCop's got power, man. And you could see Fluffy was hesitant to do a whole lot because he was scared of that right hand coming and knocking him out.
No question about it. Shannon, let's move real quick to PFL, which was, okay, look, let me give you some advice, PFL. Stick to Fridays. Okay?
I agree.
Because you cannot compete with the big dogs. No, look, the fight card here wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad because you got a lot of knockouts. You got a lot of finishes in this past fight night of UFC. It wasn't that bad. And we saw our good friend Joe A. Martinez look pretty good. Anyway, it wasn't that bad. But you can't go up against these guys. I understand you go, the main event once Fluffy was done with RoboCop, and then I switched over to ESPN, and he had Cyborg. And my only complaint is this. I'm not a woman. I'm not planning to be. I mean, look, what I don't understand, and maybe the women can explain this to me. They have a sports bra. I'm not looking there. I'm not. Okay. I'm just saying it looked like she was wearing a bra, and then a sports bra. And they stopped and wait a minute, because she had to adjust the bra. I'm like, who the hell is wearing a freaking bra? Okay. I don't understand. So if you can explain that to me, then I've never seen that before.
Yeah. And the other thing, I'm surprised that the fight go on because Vieira, who was facing Cyborg, she came in 8 pounds overweight. 8 pounds. Yeah. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot over the weight limit there.
Now, do they get fined just like UFC or no?
I'm sure they do. They have to. They have to. I mean, if not, why would anybody make weight, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy. But I agree. Put it on Friday nights because you're not competing with the UFC, at least not yet. And the other thing is, put the damn fight lines out much earlier. The UFC puts them out usually on Wednesdays.
Yeah.
At least if it's a numbered event, usually earlier. But that PFL Tampa one, I was struggling at the end because they only had money lines up on, and that wasn't until Thursday. They had the money lines up, and then finally late Friday they started putting up the prop bets and everything. It's terrible for betting right now. And if you're going to win and try and beat the UFC, that's what's going to get you there.
Sure,
the betting market.
The other thing is you're going to have to put some more events on. I'm trying to help you out, PFL, because look, your next event's not until middle of October.
Yeah, that's a long break there.
That's a long break, dude.
That's a long break.
Okay, now look, I mean, I think Dana's doing it. He's got Contender Series tomorrow, right?
Yep.
Dude, Dana is very, very smart. I mean, I think he knocked it out of the park, and we're going to move to this real quick. He knocked it out of the park with Freedom 250 at the White House. Then we thought, okay, hey, you know what? The next card is going to be, they're going to be tired. It wasn't.
Yeah.
I mean, and then you had, McGregor. I understand it was quick, and I get all that. He was in.
That card was really good.
The card was great.
Yeah, the card was good.
3 cards have been decent, Shano. They've been decent.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't think it would go 5 rounds, Fluffy and RoboCop.
No.
I was like, holy cow. But
I was thinking about taking RoboCop by knockout because I thought that's how he would win.
Right.
But I was like, hey, you're getting him at plus 170, 175, and then, like I said, plus 190 the night of. I was like, why risk it? Just take. You're getting a guy at plus money. Just take it at plus money. There's no reason to force something.
I like the kid. He was a linebacker in the NFL. He was in the contender. I saw him last Tuesday. Okay.
Yeah.
Last Tuesday, and then he's fighting or maybe two Tuesdays ago. I don't remember. I saw him, dude. He was a heavyweight, and I think his last name is Witt. I don't mean Witt. I don't mean to
Wint. W-I-N-T. Wint.
Okay, I don't mean to butcher his name. Wint.
Yep.
And he came out, dude. I thought I put him in that knockout. He got a submission. Okay, but this guy is huge. I'm just saying, dude.
He's going to be he's one of their prospects here that's going to be on. He switched to MMA late too, so it's like, just think about when he gets a few more fights under his belt there, right? Because like you said, he played football, and that's what he did for the first part of his athletic career here.
Sure,
because he's like considered young fighting wise. He's only fought a few fights, but he's already 30 years old. So I mean, he's got to start getting some more fights under him quick.
Shano, your last thoughts on Freedom 250, the Indy car. I watched a little bit of it. I was a little bit busy yesterday, but I did watch a little bit of it. And politics aside, it looked beautiful. It looked like when I saw the Capitol. I don't know if you went or attended.
No, I wanted to.
Okay. It looked amazing. Now, I did see the miles per hour, 150 average, buck and a half. Maybe $1.75. Okay. When I say a buck, it's 100. Okay. So no, dude. I mean, they were going around. I mean, all of these, it was beautiful, man. Beautiful. Now there was a crash. I saw a crash, but it wasn't like into the crowd or anything. Everything was, man. I mean, again, not to talk politics. I got to give the president some dap, dude. He brought in the fight game, with free, that was a hit. I think this IndyCar thing was a hit.
Yeah, and Indy has done it on multiple different cities before,
right?
And it's about time. I think it's been in DC. It's been long overdue. They've done Chicago, they've done Vegas, they've done Miami, and then like people just like frown on it because it's DC. DC's a major city. It's a major market. It's like a top 8 market in the United States. I mean, that's a huge market. If you can grab hold of that market and get people to tune into your sport, that's huge. That's huge, right? I thought it looked great. They zoomed by the Capitol right there, like the front stretch right there, right in front of the Capitol building. That was awesome.
That's what I wanted to ask you. You know how we go to the what do you call it? To the Defenders games. Yeah. And so did they close that off? Was that the street?
No,
or was that the back of the Capitol?
It was the side where the National Mall is. The Defenders on the other side.
Okay, so it's on the other side.
Yeah.
Okay.
But there was a ton of streets closed in DC. I know people were complaining about that because we live in this area. They're like,
sure.
Just shut up.
Piss off. Right. I'm with you, dude.
Traffic's already bad in this area. What's another one? Yeah, the top speed I saw, I think somebody hit like 175.
Yeah, something
at one point, but it's not like the course they had set up wasn't designed for super fast speeds. Because Indy cars are the fastest cars racing out there. They're even faster than Formula One cars.
Interesting.
Top speed is. Formula One's does faster in corners and stuff like that. But top speed, like on a straightaway, Indy cars will hit top speed faster than NASCAR, faster than F1. They're the fastest cars you can race right now.
No, and the reason why I said that, because I saw it, man. When they're going right down. You can see the Capitol right there, or the It was beautiful. So if you were, again, I didn't know. I'm not really 100% familiar with DC, even though I'm around the corner here. If you were our friends over at Walters, man, you're making bank right there, dude. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got the cage. You got, hey, how you doing? Go out there with a server or whatever. Or even like a guy from at the Nats game, Colby. I'm just saying, people would pay.
Yeah, I know some people that went to the race and they said it was great. Everybody said it was great. The only thing they said that was bad is they sold out of water. It was a hot day. There was no water. There was no water to be found anywhere. They said they were just ran out of water. They ran it, so that kind of sucks. But
yeah. No. I'm glad that your friends or colleagues or whatever was able to see that. But man, it was beautiful.
I wanted to go, but they had a raffle, and they said over 1 million people did it, and then they had the raffle. And the raffle, I was hoping to buy some on the third market. all the tickets are non-transferable, so like they couldn't be sold on the open market, like on StubHub or something like that. So,
because there's security.
Yeah,
I don't have an issue with that. I don't have an issue, but yeah, it was. I don't know if I'm able to watch it again because I didn't record it. So maybe you can watch it on, some replay, kind of like even you can still rewatch Freedom 250 with the UFC.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
It'll be on somewhere.
Yeah, it'll definitely be on somewhere.
It'll be on somewhere. And the good thing is, I mean, an American one, which I seem is fitting. The guy who won is an American driver.
Yeah, that's good.
Shout out there. The guy who was in second was from like Denmark or something like that. But it's good to see American win in the capital.
Absolutely. Real quick on an update, we are looking at this right now. The Texas Rangers are up 7-2 in the first 5 innings. It's bottom of the 5th, so that could be almost a winner chicken dinner. Top of the 9th, under 8.5 in the Boston Miami Marlins. It's top of the 9th. The Washington your Nationals 10-3 over Colorado. That's bottom of the. It looks like the bottom of the 8th. And then your winner chicken dinner is Tampa Bay Devil Rays money line. They win 4-1 over the Detroit Tigers. So the ace looks like he's back. We had a long discussion, and looks like he's back to his winning ways. He could go 4-0 tonight.
He's back, baby.
He's back. This is what happens when I have to, lay the law down. But yeah, no, we've got a lot of stuff coming here, folks. We've got NFL that's coming up on Thursday. We're just going to have, again, it's been all preseason. We're trying some new stuff. We've hit a couple. We missed a couple. We're just adjusting. And I'm surprised with the lines. We commented on that earlier. But, Shano, we've got some Thursday night games. And also, I'm looking forward to this. This Thursday, Shano, we're going to have him on. Our good friend, Korean John, he's going to talk UFC Fight Night. It's going to take place in China. In the main card, Shano, 6 o'clock in the morning.
Man, that's early. That is early.
So that's Dave Ross, you better get up early, my friend. Real early. Rob?
Vegas people, 3 a.m. Don't even go to bed.
3 a.m., my guy.
Don't even go to bed. Just stay up.
Don't go to bed, dude. In Vegas, don't go to bed.
Midday. Yeah.
So get this, 2 a.m. our local time, Eastern Standard Time, or 3 a.m., excuse me, is going to be the prelims. Are you crazy? I ain't getting up for that. But our good friend Dave Ross will.
Yeah, I'm sure he will. I guarantee he will.
He's crazy, man. I love him to death, but he's crazy, man. He's crazy. I respect him. I'm not, knocking him or anything like that, but he's something else. Hopefully we can get him on the show. We'll have Will Hill on tomorrow. And again, Korean John Thursday. So, and then we get ready, Shano. We're going to have the Wise Man back. We'll have some college football week 0. The Wise Man will join us after week 0. So, and we got some plays that's going to be coming out on Wednesday morning for our VIP listeners. So again, you can always go to our YouTube page. That's www.youtube.com/@justwinbetsbaby/join. $4.99 plus tax. And again, try to use your computer. Don't use Apple because they're going to charge you $6.99. So don't do that. But anyway, we'll have more UFC picks, especially for the China event. We'll have more baseball, have more my soccer stuff. I'm going to introduce the Bundesliga, which is Germany. More MLS picks. I mean, I've been on fire the whole season. I think I only had one bad week. I went 1-3 on that 1 week, but not bad.
It happens. It's all right. You're coming back, man. They're on fire lately, so it's all good.
It's looking pretty good. Any last thoughts?
Hopefully, my team, Mainz in Bundesliga is gonna do well.
Yeah, I haven't looked at the numbers yet. I really haven't. So
that's only my team because producer Mike gave me that meanie. That's the only reason why it's my team.
I might wear that kit. Some night coming up, but that's going to do it for us tonight here, folks. Again, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up, really helps the channel. We really love doing this. We will be back tomorrow. We'll have, again, our good friend Will Beeson. He's going to talk a little baseball for us. So check that out. And then again, we will be back tomorrow. Have a good night. Good luck on your bets. And make sure you check out the YouTube channel. Check out our free newsletter. And other than that, man, I think it's been going very well.
Hell yeah, man. Let's go. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll catch you next time.
Yep. Have a good night. See you later.